Hello everybody, welcome back to the craft room. What I come on today is I got a couple of videos I got to do today. First off is a warning. These Fiskars finger knives, I've bought this one. I haven't had it that long, to be honest, but I don't use it very often, to be honest, right? But I was using it and then the blade fell out. So, fair enough, we put the new blade, we want to put the blade back in. But I don't even know how to put it back in because it doesn't fit in back in that way. Right, one, it doesn't fit back in that way. So, you gotta go back into this. So you find the groove, so it goes in, yes, okay. Then you put that back on, it won't go back in because that won't go through there. So we don't know how to put that blade back in, right? Okay, so that's another way. So I don't even know how you put the blade back in. So I takes it in to Martin, we tries all ways to get that back into there. Can't do it. But this won't even tighten. The threads have gone on it. And it won't even thread. It won't even tighten, look. Keeps turning. So it's buggered. Literally buggered. Excuse the French. So that was a waste of money. I don't think I've used it half a dozen times maybe. And I'm so disappointed. And I don't know what to do. Whether to send it back. Because so if anybody got one of these and they know how to thread them and change your blade or whatever, and it is the blade that come out of there, it's not a different blade, it is the blade that come out. So why are you not going all the way up to there? I don't understand. And if you put it in that way, right, like that, and then push that in there, that's not even tightening. To tighten that in to there, because we tried it that way, but it's not even tightening it. Maybe it's got to go in that way, and then when it is on, it tightens, but this don't even tighten. Look, it's just going round and around, so that you can't even use it because it's not even tightening. I mean, it wasn't pence. I mean, it was, you know what I mean? So I'm really disappointed in it. So I don't know what to do. So if anybody got one, just be careful because that's got to go in the bin. I'm disappointed. So I'm back to my original craft knife that I've used for years. I'm back to my little knife. I love this little knife. And this is my one I've used. And this was, I don't even know because it's come off there now. A Westcott. I've had this since I started crafting for years and years and years. So I'm gone back to my original one. That, well, heap of rubbish. So that was my first moan. So I'm gonna show you how I made these. This is a little tuck thing you could have in your album or your journals, whatever you want to put them. You could leave them as is and have them as a little give. Like when you're giving out the friend mail, you could put little things in there, and I'll show you what I've done with mine. I've put them in my album, I did. And what it is, I made one of these little books again with the envelopes, and I haven't finished it, but this is what I've done with it. I've put it in here. I'm not going to undo it. I've done it the same as this, and inside these little, I've stuck it down there like that, and inside there I put little goodies. I've put ephemeras in there and ephemera in there, and folded it back up, and then I tied it up with a bit of ribbon. But you can put a Velcro on there if you wanted, but I thought it looked pretty with that little pretty bow. So I'm going to show you how I made it, and you could stick it in a journal, or as I said, in your little albums, whatever. And what you need is a piece of card or paper. I'm using this pretty card, and this is 3.5 inches by 9. And get your scoreboard. Oop, beep, beep. Sorry, making me seasick. Sorry. Score tool is on the floor. 2 seconds. Right, put it in your scoreboard on the long side, on the 9-inch length, and you score it at 3.5 and at 3.5 and 7. I had to think then. 3.5 and 7. Okay, and you want 2 pieces for the pockets, and these measures 4 inches by 2. Put them in your scoreboard, and on 3 sides you're just going to score them 1/4 of an inch on 3 sides. Okay, so just on 3 sides. Now you're going to have that, and then do it on the next piece, 1/4 of an inch all the way round on 3 sides, I mean, not all the way round, like so, and that's all your scoring done. Put my scoreboard down, and I'm going to fold and burnish this first. Make sure it's straight. Burnish that down. And get your top. Burnish that down. And then get your little pockets. Fold these little pieces. And they're quick and easy to make. And it goes lovely in your journals or your albums. Hope everybody's having a nice day. It is absolutely boiling today. I'm doing this now, and then I got another video to do as well. And then in each corner I'm just gonna wedge the corners out like that, and go on this side and wedge these corners out, so you'll have that. And then I'm going at the top, and I'm going to wedge these corners out so it looks a bit tidier, that's all. And I do the same with the other one. Just wedge this side, and then wedge that side, wedge them out, and then wedge that top out. Do the same for this side, and then wedge the top. We've got that. Okay. Thought I'd done too long then. And then you fold them up, score lines. Okay, your glue. And then you're going to glue this one onto your folded piece when your glue comes out, Jane. dear, dear. This is a plain ball. Come on. That's it. Pop a little bit of glue on your folded edge on your 3 sides, like that, and then pop this onto your bottom one, like so, like that. I mean, you can use the same paper, but I thought I did use the same paper on this one, and I did curl it a bit, but I found when you put the stuff in there, it wasn't deep enough, so I did cut it into a V shape, but I found the little things were falling out, so I'm going to keep these ones straight. But it's up to you, or you can put a little finger circle in there if you want. It's up to you with your little pockets. It's up to you what you want to do. And then you put this one not on that crease line, but just above your score line on that one. Okay. And then you put in your gifts or whatever you want to do in your pockets. Fold that one up. And then when I done with this one, I got my pencil, found the centre. So this is 3.5. So you want to mark it at 1 1/4, 1 3/4, I should say, for your centre. And then I put it on my grid, and I marked it up 2. Was it 2 or, yeah, 2, I'll do it 2. And then I cut it from that mark up to your score line, up to your little point, and then from your point back down to your point, you mark on their side and cut that out, and then you have that little point then, and then you've got that. And I'm just gonna, and then you can tie a bit of ribbon if you want to, like so. That's not going to be big enough, but I will find a piece of ribbon to tie over that. And or you can put a piece of Velcro, whatever. Then I've got these 3 little flowers, and I got some little leaves as well. And I put them in the palm of my hands and just squish them. And it gives them that little lift. And I'm just gonna pop a little bit of glue on these. And I'm gonna pop one there and pop the leaf into there, like that. And pop another flower. And another flower by there, and I'm going to pop another leaf over this side, like that. That's enough, I don't need that one, that's okay for me. And I might stick a Velcro on this one instead of a ribbon. I got these little Velcro dots that I'll use. These and sticky, sticky, sticky. And I'm going to stick that on there. Fold it back over. And there you go, your little pouch. It's I said, you can fill it with ephemera or whatever you want to do. Write a note on there, whatever. And there's a little pouch. I'll put this in the bin. Like that. And they're easy to do. And I think they're cute. And just put a bit of glue on the back and stick it in your journal. Or have it as is. And you can have it as a little, you know, when you do a swap or friend mail or whatever. And I think they're cute. So I hope you like them and you give them a go. And if you do, please share. I love to see how you make them. I found that bit of ribbon I did pull out, look. Never mind. And I did have a butterfly. I was going to put this butterfly on there, but no, it doesn't matter now. Never mind. So there you go. And that's the little, and that's my problem with my Fiskars knife. So, oops. I'm going to shove that in there because I'm going to lose it. And see if I can put that in there before I cut something with it. So I'm going to cut myself or somebody. There you go. So I hope you like that and you give it a go. If you do, please share. I love to see what you come up with. And if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please press that subscribe button. And I'll speak to you all in a bit, as I got another video I want to do. And I shall speak to you in a bit. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.